I just call him like I see him. Taking this a little hard, aren't you, ref? Now, I might be wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm a reporter, see, after sports. And I have pretty good instincts about things like this. I'm telling you, man to man, these boys don't look like high schoolers to me. Maybe it's steroids. I know that's a dirty word, but how about the Reverend Father? Maybe he's looking for a little championship? Or the cook? Food tastes a little weird to you guys lately? A little strange? I think it's something you have to be careful about. Something worth looking into. If you need a little advice, call me, okay? The Ledger, Maxwell's the name. Slap Maxwell. Ooh, I gotta go. See ya. Well, one other thing, sister. You're not gonna be able to hide behind that mustache forever. Something I should know? Hey, Jude.
You want to play handball? Join the gym.
What is it, musk we're wearing today?
Don't distract me. This involves the entire alphabet. I have to focus.
Did you know the scent of musk is extracted from crushed deer glands?
Nelson wants to see you in his office.
Bambi died so that you could drive men into frenzies.
That's the ugliest tie I've ever seen.
Well, let's talk about the other night.
See Nelson.
To me, that was not bad.
Nonetheless, get your hand off my hip.
What are you thinking about right now?
How they crush deer glands. You think they just stomp on them?
What's that kid doing over at my desk?
Ask him. You know, you got a nasty bandage on your nose.
Yeah, I know. Go to see the other guy. Hey, Charlie.
Sir?
Mind if I get right through here first? Thank you. Excuse me.
Mr. Maxwell, you're probably wondering what I'm doing here.
No, not really.
But you're going to ask me about it, aren't you?
Would you like me to ask you, Charlie?
Well, I'd be curious if it were my desk and probably pretty upset. And I know you've got a terrible temper, but all I'm doing is following orders and...
Let me interrupt for 1 second, okay? Charlie, you know who I am around here, right?
Yes, sir. You're Slap Maxwell, author of Slapshot's best sports column in this town.
While you are...
Meaningless. An office boy, a peon.
Exactly. But if you feel that you have to empty my desk into that cardboard box, I'm not going to stand in your way.
You're not?
No. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a little stroll over there, and you just go on about your business. Okay?
Thank you, sir. You're the greatest, one in a million.
Oh, just make sure that when I get back, everything's right back exactly where you found it.
Back in the desk?
Yeah. Oh, you can handle that, can't you?
But Mr. Kruger said that I think...
Kruger's a crowd.
He's the boss, sir.
He's a Nazi. Don't ever trust a man with a glass eye.
I don't have a glass eye, damn it.
How come it's fogging up?
A nun. You got hit by a nun?
Nelson, you had to be there, okay?
I don't believe it.
Well, I was shocked to think that not even the Roman Catholic Church is exempt from that kind of random violence.
I wasn't talking about the Roman Catholic Church, damn it. I was talking about this sports column.
That's a good column. No, I see prizes there. Pulitzer Prize, Nobel, maybe both.
You remember the little chat we had the other day about not getting me and this newspaper into hot water? The upshot of which was Slap Maxwell is no longer writing sports.
I thought you said torts.
I said sports.
Are you sure? Because if you said torts, torts is a legal thing.
This won't wash.
Nelson, I'm a sports writer.
Not
okay?
at this newspaper.
Look,
not anymore.
The other day when we talked, we both said some things that we didn't really mean.
I meant every word.
I myself was uncharacteristically upset. I have to tell. Hell, I got on a bus. I was leaving town. But I like you, Nelson. I couldn't let you do that.
Do what?
Eat crow.
Slap. The nickels are out of the bank.
What?
The dog's in the water.
Nelson, I swear to God, if you don't learn how to speak English.
I'm hiring someone else.
Who?
I don't know. I'm looking. The donkey's in the cabinet. Charlie?
Have you ever eaten crow, Nelson? Because it's really not that great. You know, the feathers, the meat is kind of greasy at best. Well, the feet alone are terrible.
Sir?
Throw this guy out.
I'd rather not, sir.
Did you hear me?
Nelson, give the kid a break, okay? He's bucking for a pension.
One last chance, Slap. There's a senior citizens meeting.
Nelson, don't make me do it, okay? I'm not a cub reporter.
Tonight, at the ladies' club. Be there or you're gone. Any questions?
My desk.
That ain't a question.
I want it back.
Write me a feature article. No sports. Then we'll talk about the desk.
Well, where am I supposed to sit?
I'm gonna buy you a decent tie.
On your desk.
How'd it go in there?
Let's talk about us.
You didn't hit him, did you?
Not the other night at my place. The passion, the flames.
Sounds like a novel.
It was an epic. It was rapture. The air was filled with the fumes of desire.
I'd let you sit at my desk, but then where would I sit?
You know, maybe I'm getting a mixed message here, but you're acting like you don't remember.
Remember what?
The ride to my place, the wine, the music. We were listening to Mozart.
I should never drink wine. I'm a total blank.
Well, then, permit me to jog your memory. My God, Slap, it was never like this. Does that ring a bell?
Sound familiar to any of you?
Okay, fine. Fine, you don't want to say it? I'll say it. The other night, something happened. Something big. The earth was moving.
That I remember.
Thank you.
It was the trucks.
What trucks?
Outside in the street, all those potholes. Rumble, boom.
Maybe the rumble, but not the boom. Okay. I can understand if you're lazy, but baby, you and I both know that there was a feeling there, electricity, a tension. It was like a summer storm. Just,
Sir.
will you get out of here?
Could we just kind of let this drop?
Honey, when you drop things, they tend to break.
Okay, look. The other night, you were feeling down. I was feeling vulnerable, but I've got a boyfriend. It's a virtual commitment. Does that mean anything to you?
Of course it does.
Good.
You've got a problem. We've got to tell him. And poor Slav probably adores the hell out of you. But, you know, hearts are broken and, you know, he'll get over it. Just tell him that.
I'm not going to tell him anything.
Why not?
Because there's nothing to tell.
When you say nothing, what is it?
Look, you were really very sweet.
Sweet?
What do you want, Slap? A grade?
Honey, my Uncle Ezra is sweet, but he spends most of his time on a porch trying to remember where his shoes are.
I got to get back to work.
Okay, fine, go ahead. But I think I should tell you something. If you go now, if you leave right now, I'm liable to take that as a definite sign that what happened between you and me the other night means nothing to you. And I don't think you want me to think that. But it's up to you. It's your call.
Mr. Maxwell, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, don't honk your horn at me, Harry. Nelson. I'll park my car anywhere I damn please. Hey, you're lucky you have a wheelchair in that ramp. I gotta walk up those stairs.
You seen Fluffy?
Who's Fluffy?
My dog. Have you seen him?
Didn't anybody ever teach you about talking to strangers?
He's a Doberman. Mean. If you see him, watch out.
Now go home, will you?
I am home. I live here. 2F.
Well, go back to Korea.
Japan.
Same thing.
My mom says you've lived here 15 years and never said boo to anybody. Are you a hermit?
You want me to break that foot off?
Hey, I'm just trying to be an emissary of goodwill. Plus, I want my dog back.
I don't have your dog.
Look at this place. You ought to get married.
I am married.
My mom says you were divorced. Why doesn't she live here?
Well, she has her own place.
Modern. You ought to fix this place up. You need somebody. See ya.
Hey, kid, wait a minute. Come here a minute. When you look at me, do I look sweet? Do I look like your grandfather? How old would you guess I am? Give or take a year. Ballpark.
106.
A&E will be right back with Susan Ansbach in Slap Maxwell. A&E is back with Dabney Coleman as Slap Maxwell.
You're kidding.
I'm not kidding.
You really expect to move back in here after 15 years?
I am not kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
So, what's new and stupid in the world? Remember, you always used to say that as you come piling to bed in the morning. What's new and stupid in the world, Annie?
Well, nothing's new, really.
Nelson?
Same. Pain in the ass. Keeps me jumping through the hoop. Glass eye of his gives me the willies.
He doesn't have a glass
But
eye.
why don't I just move in for a week or two?
Forget it.
It's forgotten.
Well, everything is fine since you asked. The bills get paid. Elliot's doing well.
Who?
Your son, T.S. Eliot Maxwell. Tall, good-looking, about 22 years old. You really ought to see him more often.
Well, you certainly have blossomed since I,
Walked.
I mean, you got a real business here. Regular flea market.
The critics like to call it primitive art. Not pleased, thank you.
Well, I suppose marriage and child rearing was just holding you back all those years, right?
One of the two.
Yeah. Why don't we start all over again, okay? Here and now.
Slap, the here and now is occupied.
Who?
None of your damn business.
Harry Burnbow. That traitor snig, right? All those years just peeking over the back fence, biding his time.
And what did you expect me to be doing all these years?
We are still married, you know.
Because you didn't sign the divorce papers.
I was waiting for you.
Oh, well, that's good. Because I just happen to have a copy of them right there in my desk.
Well, I don't have a pen.
I have a pen.
Writer's cramp.
No, that's not it, is it? Are you getting old, Slap? What happened? Are you losing your magic touch? Some little chickie turn you down, or somebody say you reminded her of her father? Somebody called here the other night. Judy, Swoozy, I don't know, something like that. She seemed concerned.
Not that concerned.
Oh, no. Who would have thunk it? Slap Maxwell on the run.
You remember Ted Williams?
Sure. Sold us our fridge.
That was Sears.
The salesman's name was Ted Williams.
No. Ted Williams, who played for the Boston Red Sox, the last man to hit 400 in the major leagues.
George Brett hit 400.
No, he never did.
George Brett hit 388.
That's not 400. But Ted Williams did, the kid. Splendid splinter. Well, he's not playing anymore, but it wasn't too many years ago that he was rolling like a thundercloud around the sacks at Fenway Park. And I was just a kid myself then. I used to listen to all the games on the Sylvania radio that I'd bought from my father for $20, my life savings. But it was worth every penny of it. Maybe I should have given him 15. Well, that's not important. Gosh, he could play. And sometimes, when things were just too tough for me, just too big for me to handle in life, you know, I was shaking down to my shoes. I used to look right into that old radio and say, "Hey, kid, what do I do now?" And you may not believe this, Annie, but he would holler back, "Maxwell." For that was my name. And he would say, "Maxwell, they can brush you back, but they can't knock you down." That's how I've always tried to live my life. And now I'm 50, and I sometimes look at the future. It just seems like some kind of big black dog growling at me in the dark. So, where do I go now? What do I do?
Thought I'd get some work done while you finish mumbling.
You got a heart of stone, you know that?
Slap. Bits advice you want. Cut the gibberish and pay attention. You say your life's in a crisis. Your life is always in a crisis. It's mother's milk to you. You thrive on it. If you really wanted to stop, you'd slow down, you'd play the game, you'd stop hitting, stop fighting it, you'd get a new hat, buy a new tie.
I like my hat, like my tie.
And you like your life, so don't get pathetic with me.
And that's what I get, huh?
Play the game or don't. One of the two.
What about us?
I always say we get old together. Counting on it. Come see me again sometime.
When?
I don't know. Sometime. Maybe when I'm old. Can you hear me?
Seen Fluffy yet?
Isn't this past your bedtime?
My mom says that.
Sorry, Slugger. You know, you and I have been through quite a lot together, even though we haven't actually met personally. I just wanted you to know that I'm in a little bit of a bind here. It's bottom of the ninth. I got a couple of strikes on me, and Skipper wants me to lay down a bunt. You and I both know how to be swinging for the fences, but I don't know. My timing's a little off. Were you old at 50? No. Anyway, I know you probably got a big championship bonefish on the end of that line right about now, but I was just wondering if you couldn't maybe take off a second or two and maybe just give me some kind of a sign. What is this, free egg roll night on the Ginza?
Hi.
Hi.
2B?
It's next door.
I don't think so. I recognize the decor.
Yeah.
Early flop house.
I thought you didn't remember anything.
Yeah, well, you know, I lied. I remember everything.
Oh, everything.
I guess it all kind of came back to me.
No, amnesia's tricky.
So's my boyfriend.
Who's this?
I told him about us.
Told who? Who?
What did he say?
He said he's gonna plaster your face all over the back tires of his Camaro.
Well, that's nice. It's a nice image.
I think he means it.
Did he mention when this was gonna happen, or?
Rough guess, about 30 seconds.
Holy cow.
You really told him?
I thought it was only fair.
Details?
I thought you should know. Sorry.
Don't be. No, you did the right thing. Unless I die. How big is this guy?
Redwood.
Yeah, it's him. It's a Camaro, all right. Dual cards, glass packs, mean.
Okay, take the back stairs.
He's not after me.
I don't want you caught in the crossfire.
What about you?
Slap Maxwell never runs from danger. Go. Godspeed.
You really gonna take him on?
Not on your life, dragon lady. Look, take this dollar and hold him off for me, okay?
How am I gonna do that?
Just talk to him about your mom, about Eagle Chief, or whatever.
For lousy buck?
I owe you one, Slugger. I can handle it from here. They can brush you back, but they can't knock you down, right? Whoa! Lucky, is that you? I can't tell behind all those teeth.
A&E will be right back with Slap Maxwell.